He did 2 for 2, but was 1 for his last 11. And Wembanyama has 3 fouls himself. Davis does start the second half on the floor as Flagg is finally on the board. Those are the first points.
What a hook pass by Stephon Castle to find Johnson in the left corner.
Castle now with 6 assists to go with his 6 boards and 18 points. Flagg fading and hitting. Back-to-back buckets for the... Was with Jason in Milwaukee as well. And now here in San Antonio, part of this Spurs coaching staff with Mitch Johnson. Flagg under and in. Big-time bucket.
Well, he's got reason to have it. Trey Johnson following him 16 in game 1 with 13 so far in game 2. More assertive Cooper Flagg at times here in the first half tonight, guys.
Great spin move, set him up beautifully. Little hesitation there. Gets him on the side.
A gold statue built in his honor.
Construct pyramids for him.
Scotty Barnes misses. He's back in the game. Mavericks running. Good ball movement.
Yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we've been waiting for. Get this man in space and watch him climb the mountain. Stretch it out.
To tie the game. Missed 3. Defensive board Dallas. Bullet pass up ahead by Najee. And then Max returns it to Marshall. And another elevates and detonates. That time it's Cooper Flagg. He had the chance for the slam dunk.
Talk about this ball movement. Drop it off to the big fella, let him do the rest.
The architect of the 2011 NBA champs, Cooper Flagg, on the attack and all the way. The forceful attack is finished.
With the so-called pressure, go right at it.
McClung goes right around Flagg. It's blocked by Flagg. Terrific pass by McClung.
Go help him. You got to go help him. You got to go help him. That guy's 6'9". And McClung's only about 6'1". I mean, this is Cooper Flagg and McClung. This is where I said you got to go help him. That's 6'9" there. And then you go back. Oh, he says he's 2.
Bird tried to lull him to sleep. Tried to follow his own, just out of his reach. Williams up ahead. Najee's got Flagg for the lob. Saw that coming. That was pretty serious.
He's a different animal. Off the basketball, he's a different animal.
30% at 29.
Well, a couple of three-point shooters getting ready to check in, and D'Angelo Russell and Klay Thompson, maybe they can help that out.
Here's Cooper Flagg on the move and scores. Nice turnaround shot for Coop. The last 2 minutes.
Energy and effort. Mouse in the house. Who baby is that?
Milwaukee now has 3 block shots tonight. And Giannis has them all. Big screen by Adetokounmpo. And there's a block by Coop against Ryan Rollins. Are 7th in the league in block shots, 5.5 a game.
And that's with Anthony Davis.
Chance for Dallas to go in front.
What a bailout for the Mavs.
And it's go! He's driving! He's scoring! Yes. You gotta love it!
And with the pace, we've seen the spin move time and time again tonight, but we talk about it all the time. When you attack shot blockers, you gotta go strong.
Hey, referee Devin, where's my foul on Giannis? Look at his arm. That is not an extended arm.
5 boards and 4 assists against New Orleans on Monday. Blocked by Coop. Great elevation. Got out of the cannon. Coop goes up.
I mean, wow. At the peak, to be able to recover.
Up the floor he comes on a clicking screen into a triple. Long ball grabbed by Flagg, leaking out is Washington. The pass up the floor to Flagg for the jam. And Dallas with 1:27 remaining in OT.
That's good. Maybe he'll stop making shots.
6 out of 8, I'm sorry, so far. 15 points. He's the only double-digit scorer in this game right now. Went into an open spot in the corner was PJ. Moved it over to Coop. Sidestep to close out. And Coop for 3.
He's really good. Have a contested 2. You got to live with that result. Hello.
Right here by Coop.
Hello.
Big finish for Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg going around Herb Jones. Not an easy thing to do. And bam!
looking for help on the weak side.
And Daniel Gafford, who didn't start the third quarter, Lively did, but Gafford's in now, and Gafford claims the carry. And now Cooper. Look out below! Drives and rears back. You know it's about to be
Max.
Now it's Coop with it. Coop on the bounce, going at Queen. Oh, he scores it! The foul is called too. Queen had a big basket earlier in the fourth quarter.
Let him know, Coop.
Pass. Aldama did not get the finish. Well, you can't argue with the play of the Grizzlies there. And then Flagg takes it the distance and gets the crowd involved.
Since LeBron has been back. Obviously, this is his fourth game playing with this team. They've taken him out of a lot of pick and rolls as Cooper shoots the trade. Okay, Coop. He was just waiting, Candace. He's waiting to get to the half.
Successful for him, and then not shooting great from beyond.
Flagg patiently attacks, taps it in, but he is something. He's got 12 here in the first quarter.
Some easier transition opportunities.
The one thing the Clippers were able to do yesterday, albeit in a losing effort, was they were able to have Kawhi and James Harden, one of those two, if not both, on the floor for 48 minutes. It was almost like unmasking the Wizard of Oz is kind of how it felt. Flagg. Oh, look at that play. Lays it in. He's got 60 for Dallas.
And you got to know them for 2 to 3, 4 years. When they came into the league, you was very familiar with their backgrounds with Cooper Flagg.
The Clippers lead by just 6. Flagg. Oh, it's a big finish for the youngster.
I'm telling you, man.
Has been a shooter, certainly tonight. Flagg. Good contest by Zoo. Good grief. 29 for Cooper Flagg.
Jaime just 2 of 9 shooting in this game. Flagg. Got it. Plus a foul on Kaloway. It looks like a switch. It's actually a 2-3 zone. Excuse me. And Drew Smith. Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg with 20 points. He's doing it here again. Wiggins trying to get it in over Flagg. 5 on the shot clock. Flagg underneath. Timeout Heat. Mavericks.
Mavs break the press. Here's Flagg with the run up and the ram down. And that's a pretty big exclamation.
Claxton tips it, so does Yegor. Here comes Mann. Oh, intercepted by Davis as Mann telegraphed it. Here's Flagg to the rim, pumping it down.
Danny was on the top side, so yes, that naturally, if you're on the top side, the slip is wide open. Dallas did a great job of leaving. Great shot.
Wow, Cooper Flagg lined it up and whacked it away. Trying to play as many years as you. He's on year 13. Here was that block by Flagg.
With it, Coop. And he puts it up with the left, and it's in there. Highlight reel finish and one as well. Floor, and this is the Whataburger play through contact. Again, the next basket for Coop will give him a career high. And he's got it. 36 for Cooper Flagg and counting. Still 4:10 left to play in the game.
Nice little jump.
Got a deflection here, but Coop's got it now. And here's Coop on the drive. And one catch is all it takes, though, to turn things around. The foul was called as well, and Coop can tie it. If he makes this, he's got it 40, and more importantly, the Mavs will have tied the game. Talking to Jay Kidd before the game about Detroit, their 21-5 record. Here comes Coop, and Coop with ill intentions. Standing head coach J.B. Bickerstaff speaking of outstanding. How about that for outstanding?
Mavericks out running. Good work by the Sixers to get back that time. Davis to Cooper Flagg.
Let's watch Cooper here first. The rebound, I should say Davis gets the loose ball and then finds Flagg.
Too much on it. Rookie to rookie. Back to rookie. Cooper Flagg throws it down. Check out our Whataburger. What a play tonight, Devin. No surprise here.
Rookie to rookie, running the lane.
Nimhard goes around Murray, beats Flagg. Flying high. And one, Cooper Flagg.
Nimhard breaking down the defense. Drop off. Watch how he gets downhill right there. Good one-hand pass. Flagg goes through contact.
Because you're talking about guys working out in the summer and fundamentals with players and like the work we never see. And kind of what this guy is. Oh! He's doing work right now.
Look at him get downhill and then go to the top floor. Cooper Flagg. Here it is again. Woo! These were the greats. Take over and figure out what's needed.
Davis sees two. Flagg at the top. Late clock three. Got them all! 31 points. What were you doing 2 days after your 19th?
Does your defensive identity need to be down the stretch?
Man, it's got to be discipline. I think that's the biggest thing, not fouling and just, knowing personnel out here. So we're trying our best, and I think we're doing a great job.
Guy and how versatile he is. The other thing he is very strong. He's got that size.
Big always thinks the lob is coming.
That fake lob.
Yep.
16 for Denny.
Yep.
Flagg.
Yep.
Yeah, you opened it up with the first one.
Right there, Cooper just hit one. Now that three-pointer feels Nimhard involved here.
Powell back in. Set the screen. Got hit right in the face on that screen.
He is a freight train.
Look at Flagg. We thought Avia had a shot.
We'll get back to that as the Sixers get another steal. Floater too strong from Tyrese. Flagg the rebound.
Yeah, I don't think he came to a complete stop. He was still going forward.
Cooper Flagg, my goodness. Now Jabari's 33. Yeah, Cooper Flagg.
We have a 5-point ball game. Mavericks trying to cut into this deficit. Flagg to the rack. Getting up.
Yeah, Ryan Nimhard got right to the nail.
Tough shot, Collier. He was trying to draw a foul. Cooper in the open court. Nimhard going back to him. Served it up on a platter for Cooper to climb the ladder. Our Whataburger, what a play of the game. And we're going with this. Ryan Nimhard and Cooper Flagg. 0.5 to shoot here. Cooper got it away. Oh, my goodness! Cooper Flagg beats the shot clock with the slimmest of margin. And it was, I think, away in time.
Think so.
One. Wow. Man. Through the right side of the lane, and Flagg rejects it 5 rows deep.
He goes to that ridiculous shot, then he backs it up on this side.
Defend. Shot clock at 8. Pickett throws it off the glass, and Cooper Flagg gets it with a running start. Flagg's ball handling is exceptional, using the offhand. 14 to shoot.
And you see Cooper Flagg in transition, and somebody's got to stop the ball. And if you don't stop the ball, look,
One of the next great stars in the league going to the basket here in his NBA debut in the Garden, has 16 points on 7 of 13 shooting. You see as you've watched Cooper when you see him in person this year.
Number one, his basketball IQ is through the...
The young floor general forced to kick it out for Flagg. Shot clock is winding down. Flagg lines it up. And Flagg connects from long range.
Back in that zone defense again. Flagg with an open look to first. Takes it inside. A little bit of jelly at the rim with that left.
and this is what I like about Flagg, because he has the ability to finish, but he also goes around, has so much trust. A left-hand jelly, that's not an easy shot to finish. The kid.
Flagg rejects the screen from Martin and gives the Mavericks the lead with the left.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg, we talked about, he's more of a left-hand driver. He does the hesitation, goes through the
Nembhard, Cisse, Flagg, Washington, and Hardy. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! Cooper Flagg!
Possession didn't quite get square and open up that lane, and Flagg.
Quicker than a hiccup.
Jeez.
Flagg. Oh, my goodness. He was shooting 28% from behind the arc.
Flagg here, he's 6'9" now, hard dribble left, makes that contact, knocks Ball's going to end up in Flagg's hands.
Let him shoot a three. Yep. Go for it. Oh my goodness! Oh, he hit it! Oh my goodness!
This dude is a big game player. Knows that his team is down 3. I thought he'd drive it and try to kick it. Nope. Had Diabate on him.
He loves to spin back to the middle and then just rises up. His shot release is too high to get a real contest on that.
Flagg on the drive using his left hand, banks it home easily.
And then the rookie has an answer of his own. Cooper Flagg strong to the hole.
He has really struggled from 3, to say the least. He's had some excellent games, but not from beyond the arc. Flagg drives, draws a foul, shot's good, and one.
Way of shot making now, particularly that he's making more perimeter shots comfortably, but he still loves more than anything.
Jabari Smith misses. Well, it was another Mavs rookie years ago that only shot 21% from three-point range as Flagg throws it down. Cooper Flagg with the flush.
And I'm not sure I remember Dirk doing this his rookie year, but Cooper Flagg gets
the hustle we've seen from the Mavericks all season long, even when they're shorthanded on most nights. Flagg chased off the line, left-handed. Beautiful, smooth move from Cooper Flagg. That would have been one of the great plays. Flagg, count it, and a foul.
8 to shoot on the second chance. And then taken away by Hauser. Up ahead, Shireman racing with Flagg to the rim. Oh, Flagg erased it up top.
What doesn't Cooper Flagg do? I mean, this is straight.
Shooting percentages remain high in this game. Dallas 55%, San Antonio 54, and that's a high percentage shot. It's Cooper going all the way to the cup and finishing with authority.
Rookie crime.
Yeah, man. 1v2 right there. Keldon Johnson wants the 3, attacking. Get it out of here. He does not get turned away like this often. Williams comes in for Jones. Obviously, with Jones' appearance in the starting lineup tonight, that gives Dallas 28 different starting lineups this season, a league high. And here is an attack. Wow, Cooper Flagg, a one-man fast break. And some easy baskets. Coop going right at Devin Booker. Williams in there for an offensive rebound, and Dallas a deflection. Now cut. Oh, Gafford. Jalen Green was wanting to do bad things on that trip to the basket. Oh. Gafford turned him away, and then Flagg does bad things.
To see it, now we're off to the races.
Rebounds his own miss in a crowd. It goes to P.J. Washington, who misses it. Now Cooper got it back for Dallas. Mavericks trying to turn defense to offense, which they do to keep it for Dallas. Ends up out of bounds. Here's the Dr. Pepper one-of-a-kind dunk.
Yeah, Coop with the steal.
Into Cooper, 22 points in the game. Baseline J, he's fouled and hits it. In a long, long time.
It has not. Want to get it to under 10 by the 6-minute mark.
Rebounds a game, always a problem.
Middleton guarded by Desmond Bain. Flagg came flying in for the rebound. Paul Mosley took the early timeout. And Cooper Flagg, the 19-year-old rookie from Duke. Founded by Carter. Wendell muscles it up. They block it away. Flagg on the block. Dallas has the ball, a 1-point lead and 40 seconds left. Cooper Flagg challenged by Carter. Scores the basket and a foul.
One more time. The drive. This is a nice little give and go right here. And look at that. Just hang.
PJ's got a 3 in this game. And that's the corner where PJ hit the 3. Passed it over to Cooper and then slings it down low. Going the other way. Cooper with the block on Emmanuel quickly. R.J. Barrett was drafted 3rd out of Duke in 2019. Started his career with New York, but he's a native of Toronto. Oh, here's an alley-oop, but Cooper's on the board. He dunks it on Jacoby Walter. On the roll, Gafford, nice adjustment. Finish for Daniel Gafford. They can milk it down to take the last shot. There were some probes in the paint, but now they're going to look for the last. And it's Marshall who lays it in at 2.9. Being able to put it down and Get to his spots in the paint. Cooper gets to a spot inside. Starts the fourth quarter.
Nice.
Gafford, they were looking for him, and the pass went off the rim. Jackson had a 1 of 2 on the line. Lost dribble by Omax. Fast break opportunity. Max Christie goes all the way. G.G. Jackson catches up. But Cooper there to clean the offensive glass and jam it on Cooper.
Max trying to get ahead. Tries to go up strong, but really good block.
Nembhard. Back to Flagg. Flagg sees the seam. Punch! Flagg got up!
Dallas have endured a lot, but they have become Porter gets subbed out. What are we doing, Kevin? No,
Here's Flagg off balance, and he goes down running into the cameraman.
A great drive, that quick behind the back dribble, and that spin. I mean,
it was the tail end of a back-to-back. It was their first game back from a 5-city, 10-day road trip. As that ball hits the deck, Flagg makes the catch. Ellis almost got the block, but it goes down, and Flagg has a chance for 3.
Called on him was really a poor call, and this one he gets back in there. There's a foul there. So
Washington has 5 rebounds in this first half, and boy, he almost had 6 right there. Screws right down the center of the lane. Whoa! As the Cavs bench is going bananas, and there's no goaltending call on Flagg. As you hear the reaction from the crowd. Oh boy!
In that very same tournament, and remembers you on the call, and he genuinely wanted to know your thoughts.
That was a few years before Coop and Derek Queen went undefeated with Montverde. As Flagg puts it in.
They're going to also have to defend better. That's part of getting better shots going the other way. Get some stops.
Nice pass to a rolling Washington for 2. A good start to this second half.
Athleticism, the ability to put the ball in the basket. This is what I'm most excited about. You look at the modern NBA. Oh, deep.
From deep, Trey Murphy. That's not going to go. Numbers for the Mavericks. Coop puts it in. Over to Leslie.
Well, you said that Derek Queen was going to be a fan favorite skin. You know who else is a fan of his is Najee Marshall.
He has a chance to be the best two-way player in basketball in a couple of years.
The whole idea when he became the #1 pick.
Screen there for CJ. Now a deep 3 over Gafford. No good. Leaking out Gafford.
Marshall in excellent basketball position to catch the ball. 3-point triple threat position. Nice shot.
Another turnover. Marshall bounce ahead. Flagg with the flush. And fast break offense both ways. Flagg with the flush. 3-point. And Marshall across the timeline. Gafford out to Flagg. Baseline drive. Flagg with the 2-hand throwdown.
Yeah, Green gets knocked down or goes down, leaves him shorthanded defensively, making him get rid of that basketball. But when he gets into open space,
has it in a 1-point lead. Cooper Flagg, and Flagg puts it away. So he's definitely on triple-double watch. They double Murray, and Cooper Flagg has the steal. He anticipated perfectly.
Blazers the other way. The pass to Murray goes off of Murray. He's looking down the floor. Flagg goes to work, trying to cross up Murray.
A mouse in the house, and he just goes right at the rim. Doesn't look like a rookie when he's doing that. And this is the vet move. I'm going to get to my spot at the net.
6 to shoot. Now he's trying to go around his back. He lost it. Brandon Williams 3-on-1. He'll drop it for Flagg. Look out below. Making his case for Rookie of the Year.
Big final 2 games of the season for Ooze. Just got to continue to keep that momentum going. Uh-oh. Cooper Flagg. He is just so explosive. Finds a seam in the Buck defense.
He was wide open that time. Shook the defender. Now Flagg. He'll drive baseline and hammer it down. It's interesting. You're watching De Silva and Flagg go back and forth. As we see Flagg drive baseline again.
Jamal Mosley calls him the head of the snake. Yep. And he's aggressive out front. Everybody seems to follow.
There's Flagg over the top of Banchero. He's fouled by Paolo, and a chance for a 3-point play.
1-3 in the game. The rest have been right here. Just around the rim.
Just 0 for 6 in his first game back. Hasn't hit one tonight, but it'll come, we know. Another pull-up jumper, this time from 3. Cooper Flagg is putting on a show. He's got 23.
Few games coming out.
Yes.
The more they do it, the better off they are.
Good opportunity here for a few more minutes anyway.
Here comes Wendell Carter as well.
There's Flagg. He'll rise to the top and hammer it down. When it comes to Cooper Flagg, he's gotten loose for 35 points here tonight. He's got the ball again. Three is up and in. That's a career high. 5 threes. He's 2 away from a career high.
Let's get him a career high then.
We should be
all the crowd cheering now as Cooper brings it up.
We should be feeding Wendell. Shot is up and in. Cooper
for triple off. Flagg switching direction. Straight line to the basket. And one.
Who's going to take off, gets downhill, attacks, was going with bad intentions. Still have to score now as Kennard misses.
Speaking of cruising, going at it again. Got it again. 19-point first quarter. Reggie Miller and Noah Eagle have game 2 of our doubleheader. It's the return of Steph Curry to the lineup. LeBron turning the ball over too much here in this first half. Wild finish goes. And Reeves, who can stop anybody? Cooper Flagg's been pretty good so far.
Look at that pass by Cooper, and nobody's going to feel sorry for you. The league is still going to go. People are still competing to win.
4 to shoot. Flagg stepping back for 3. Got them all!
Cooper with the behind the back. Focuses on the rim. He's a playmaker as well, and it's been on full display today.
And that was assist number 10, so he's got a triple-double as Flagg comes to the basket and scores. And one.
And Cooper Flagg scoring in all different ways.
6-point game. 5.5 to go. Here's the matchup. Flagg on LeBron. Now the switch, and Flagg goes, gets, and one. Give him 34 points.
Going left, feels the contact coming, throws it up, and then as you hear J. Cole feels he can take and get to the basket or make a play.
Good call, Jamal. There's a 40-point game for Cooper Flagg. He's got 41. Timeout. Tonight it's Cooper Flagg.
We can call Flagg Cooper, or we could just call him Roy. He looks like the rookie of the year to me.
Knocks down to 3. His brother in the wall, rooting it on. Flagg. Cruel intentions for the iron.
And he's going to turn down to 3 because he feels more comfortable doing this, which is 2 feet in the paint. Now,
largest lead in this first quarter was 23. Got off to a 17-0 start. Matherin. Nembhard lobs it to Flagg, elevates up high and smashes it in.
Compromise your defense. Nembhard knew exactly what to do. Throw it up to a young fella. Let him do it.
91-84.
Behind the whole time.
Flagg, cruel intentions for the iron. He's got 25.
He compromises everything. Nobody's back. This is now you're backpedaling, figuring it out.
We had a game earlier this year between the Mavs and Spurs where Wemby hit 5 first-half threes. Oh, and there's a nice drive by Cooper. He puts it down. 2 for a dollar. I like that, man. That's good. On the drive and a lob. C-save from Cooper.
Caleb Martin.
Caleb Martin, yep. Mentioned that one. It's a lot, man. It's a long injury report. Cooper in the paint. Count it with a foul. An artist, and you are finishing a masterpiece. Even the final brush strokes add some context. Cooper with it on the move against Luke Cornett. Step back to the baseline. He scores again and draws the foul. A 7-footer or traditional center that is out of the floor. Into the shot clock, and it's another 3. Cooper contested 3, up and on the money. We're going to see 2 more points, probably in pretty spectacular fashion.
Jones with a left-handed flip would not go. Another rebound for Cooper Flagg. One of the top rebounders for the Mavs this year.